Did you wake up, love?
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! What in God's name are you playing at, Bernard? I thought you were burglars.
You can rest assured, Nancy, that your reputation as a masseuse would deter any intruder.
What time do you call this?
Oh, aye. We did run on a bit.
Run on a bit, Bernard. It's 1:30 in the morning. I hope that little madam's paying you overtime.
I'm a partner now, Nancy. You have to take the rough with the smooth.
Aye. So you keep telling me.
Polly.
Oh, will you get off, Frankie? I'm not a friggin' trampoline. Oh, you're bloody obsessed with it, you are. You want friggin' seeing to.
Oh no, I had a nightmare. I had a really hard time. Ray, will you mind me stitches? Did you say you'd taken Andrew out?
God, I can't take this first thing in the morning.
Hey, when she's 16, we'll send her to finishing school, eh? Hey, and she'll learn how to fold table napkins and speak French, eh? And learn how to say hitches and haws, and learn how to talk proper, eh?
No, but you chirping out like a demented budgety gosh, you won't. You little beast of buckets.
Your beauty is like a sacred wood, whose bough the soft wind ruffles. Let me ramble through your undergrowth and feast upon your truffles.
What are you doing this lunchtime? I'm booking a one-way passage to friggin' Antarctica.
Polly.
Oh! What?
That's all I need, another frigging curry.
What's up with your gob? 12:30 today, the gates outside. May our appetites both be satisfied.
He knows I'm on a diet. What's the big idea, dragging us out for lunch?
Well, that's all in area number one, isn't it? Feed you up, make sure he's got something to grip hold of. Well, you'll have to give me the lowdown, all the ins and outs. You know, I don't like stepping on anyone's toes.
Avril, you're not my responsibility, you know. If you want to keep your nose clean, try nailing that trap shut. You'll be doing us all a favour.
You're still seeing her, aren't you?
Yes, Donna, I am. How can I not see her? She nurtures me, she heals my psyche. When I'm with her, I feel affirmed, replenished, satiated.
Don't you mean stuffed?
Oh, Donna, please, I find that suggestion demeaning. Willow and I don't express our synthesis physically. Our union is mystical.
It would be.
Oh, for God's sake, Donna, Willow's not that kind of a woman. She's warm and giving, sensitive, liberating.
You're drooling, Gordon. Have a tissue.
Good morning, Catherall Duckett Electronics, Bernard Duckett at your service, blazing forth the frontiers of modern industrial expertise. How may I be of assistance?
Is it a bad moment?
Yes, yes. Yes, we have in the past specialised in urinating canines.
What can I do for you? Well, it's about your offer. Oh.
Hey, with every new dawn, a new day, another step along life's great highway. Delighted. Delighted indeed to be swelling the ranks, so to speak, with a new recruit. Any sister of Pauline's needs no other recommendation. Firm but fair. That's my reputation.
Oh, well, I've come to the right shop then, haven't I?
Just a quick word, Bernie. I wanted to mention if there are any more takers for the partnership option.
Oh, why? What's this?
As you know, Bernie's made the plunge. And I think he's found it's inspired a new sense of purpose and commitment.
Inspired. Oh, yes, indeed. Infused.
And I'm delighted that this morning, Carol May's opted to join the ranks. I'm really delighted. I'm hoping she'll be the first of many. Ideally, I'd like to think we could be moving towards the notion of a cooperative. I wonder if I could see our partners in the office. Just a brief discussion about this week's production targets. Thank you.
Well, well. Someone's been polishing up the tiara.
Do you think we have to start calling her Mom?
I suppose that means she's over us, does it?
She can't go above the union. I'll come down like a shower of concrete if there is any attempt to undermine my authority as union representative.
Well, it could turn very nasty. You want to suss out exactly where that leaves us?
Yeah, well, look, we should call a meeting.
This lunchtime.
Oh, I can't, can I? I've got bloody Frankie rolling up at 12:30.
It's all right for some being taken out for lunch.
Not when they're down for frigging main course in.
You are the honeysuckle, I am the bee, sipping the sweet nectar with sensuality. Oh, yes.
Oh, put your tongue away, Frankie. You'll saturate the carpet. I'm not really that peckish. Where are we off to?
I'm not being funny, but I wouldn't fancy the responsibility.
Me neither. I've enough on my plate already.
At lending chairs, of course.
So how are things in the world of management, then?
It's not really management, is it? It's just taking responsibility for your own workplace environment.
Oh, I see.
I just think that the way to achieve better conditions is not to sit back and let someone else take the decisions.
Yeah, but you'll be deciding what we should be achieving each week.
It'll be a joint decision. I mean, obviously there were consultation. You see, the idea is to take everybody's view into account.
Consult the workers. Well, now, there's a novel idea. Since when have our views ever counted?
And you don't want them to count. You don't feel that you'd like to have a say.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not clever enough for that. Pauline will tell you I don't like to push myself forward.
Well, I say all credit to those who want to better themselves, but I'm not convinced I'd want it to be at the expense of me mates, but that's just a personal view.
And how long has this been the Shabana Curry Garden?
Pauline, Frankie. Oh, fabulous. Fabulous to meet you. Please. Fabulous to meet a couple who really want to extend, to recreate themselves. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to share your journey. Okay, Pauline, why don't we start with you? Where did it start to go wrong, Pauline? When did the zest become the rind? Or what made you realise you needed sex therapy?
No fruity Shrewsbury's?
Apparently we're economising.
Oh dear. One's always imagined a more illustrious ambience, hasn't one? The trappings of management, the executive toys, the luncheon vouchers.
Isn't that the principle of a cooperative, Bernie? Sharing the chores as well as the perks. Carol May, is this all right for your desk?
My desk?
Yeah. For when you do your admin stint.
Oh, no. No, I'd much prefer to work on the bench. Really.
But we're all taking our turn on the bench.
Yes, but I'm anxious not to provoke bad feelings.
Carol May. They've all had the option. Any one of them could be sat where you are now.
Yes. Except none of them are they?
So, what we're actually saying, Frankie, is that Pauline experiences difficulty in reaching a climax.
She does in 10 seconds flat. Yeah.
I keep telling you should be flattered, Pauline.
Frankie, yeah, I'm right with you. Yeah, I know where you're coming from. But we have a situation where Pauline's ability to express her sexuality is being suppressed. Yes? Where Pauline is not being permitted to liberate her libido. Where Pauline feels...
Left behind at Staley Bridge while he shoots off all the way to frigging Piccadilly.
Frankie, I'm going to stick my neck out here and suggest that maybe, just maybe, you're sometimes a little, quick off the mark.
Oh, that's bloody rich, that is. Is it my fault she can't keep up with me? I come here so you could sort her out, and now you tried to put the blame onto me.
Frankie, fault? Blame? Ah, ugly words, Frankie. Negative words. Not the kind of concepts we find useful in this situation. Hmm? Okay. Pauline, Frankie, I feel it's time to get right back to basics. I think we're ready to go all the way down to the bedrock.
It's always the quiet ones.
What is?
End up like Madam there, doing a snidey, backstabbing them maids. Still, I suppose she's got to do something to draw attention to herself.
How do you mean?
Ah, she's hardly Miss Firecracker, is she? I mean, she's never going to set the Great Northwest alight.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Avril. I think you'll find there's no shortage of sparks in there. Once you get to know her.
Oh, my God.
So, where does it generally happen? In bed? At night?
About 9 minutes and 15 seconds after last orders.
Yeah, okay, Frankie. And when you're preparing for intercourse, how do you generally approach Pauline?
Well, I suppose I dive under the bedclothes and prod her to see she's awake.
Ah, and if she is?
Well, I just shove my hand up a nightie like you do. Ferries around till I find something worth a juggle. Jump on board, put my foot down. Where we go?
From 0 to 60 in 6 friggin' seconds.
Yeah, Pauline, Frankie, I'm beginning to get a picture. And the good news is, yes, I can help you. I'm going to prescribe a series of what we call pleasuring exercises. After that, I'm going to suggest some ambience variations, a little role playing. One of my couples found the me Tarzan, you Jane scenario very helpful. You see, Pauline, Frankie, sex is rather like a brand tub. You can plunge in, root round, strike oil, or pull out a packet of duck balloons. But at the end of the day, you can't take out what hasn't gone in. Are we game for it then? Are we ready to set sail on our voyage of discovery? Pauline, you look a little shell-shocked.
Well, so would you, if you thought you'd come out for a meat madras and ended up auditioning for the frigging Kama Sutra.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Did you get your homework and all?
This evening.
How are you fixed? Can you get away?
I'll spin and see some tale or other. Partners meeting. I don't want to arouse any undue suspicion.
Oh, could be very awkward. Shall we say 10:30 then? Usual place?
Aye, Captain.
And by some kind of miracle, was given that part.
That's brilliant. That's terrific. Was that the luckiest thing that
These
ever
jelly
happened?
babies are beginning to melt. Hang on.
Yeah. Stick them in the jar.
I'll get wrong if I don't take them home.
Was that the luckiest thing that ever happened to you, do you think?
Any reason why you decided to view the world from that particular angle?
I was supposed to clear a space for my feet.
No, I mean it, don't
Who's this from?
Miss Bill saying I'm totally gifted, brilliant, and please can she have 10 more of us?
D-, try again.
Her trouble is she can't handle me. Too intelligent.
Oh, you've apparently been very successful in disguising the fact, then.
You've had me in to see her, asking if we've any domestic problems. Said we had.
You've no business saying that.
Well, it's not exactly top secret, is it? You bouncing Gavin, him getting done for car wrecking. Been all over the evening news.
And what's quality time when it's at home?
Oh, Christ knows, but I could do with some.
Oh, we just done that in behavioural psychology. It's where you make up for being out all day, giving us extra spends and pretending you're interested in what we did at school.
I am interested. Nicky, love, what did you do at school today?
Yeah, that's it, like you're really interested.
Sharon, do you mind? Well, Nicky?
Threw up an assembly, ripped off the school gates, and set fire to Mr. Buscock's fiesta.
Look, if you're trying to tell me you don't think you're getting enough attention, I understand. When you have quite finished. Okay, good. Perhaps we can have a sensible discussion about your schoolwork. Is there a particular subject you're having a problem with?
Geography.
Right.
French.
Right.
Maths, English, biology.
Yes,
chemistry.
all right, I've got the picture.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right at woodwork.
Well, how would it be if, your dad and I gave you a hand with some of these subjects? Would it be a help?
Might be.
Well, look, why don't you get out your homework for tonight and I'll give you a hand. Oh, God. Look, Nick, I'm sorry, I've got to go. I'm late already. But I promise, I'll give you a hand when I come back.
Where you going?
I've got a tennis lesson.
A what?
Yes, Raymond. I'm out all day earning enough money to keep this place from falling apart. When I come home, I can't move for shrieking kids, madam's paraphernalia, and you with a permanent cob on. I should think I do have a tennis lesson. It's my only chance for a bit of peace and quiet.
Are you satisfied now?
They've not got the hang of it yet. What? My book says quality time's meant to last at least half an hour.
You going out?
Willow's chairing the seminar on Brazilian toe massage.
I see.
You weren't planning anything special, were you?
No. I just thought as you'd been with her all day.
Well, it means a lot to her, you know. She feels it's really crucial I should be there.
Oh, fine. I don't understand it, Gordon. She's huge. She's totally unattractive.
Her radiance comes from within. I just wish you could see it. If you could just free yourself of all this negativity. Allow yourself to embrace the essence of
I don't
her.
want to embrace her bloody essence. All I want to do is kick a great backside all the way to Kathmandu.
I just want you to know, Donna, that I'm not holding any of this against you. There's nothing going on, all right? There's nothing going on.
Frankie! This bloody bulb's gone again! Frankie! I think downstairs has fused! Frankie? Is someone caught fire up there?
What the hell's going on?
Welcome to the pleasure dome.
Exactly like his pop, 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 pop.
All right, love.
I'm sorry it's such short notice. Bit of a crisis.
Oh, no, Rob's the more the merrier, eh? How are you doing? Hey, Queen of Sheba's holding court upstairs.
Oh, thanks for the shampoo, doll. Oh, that's all right. This hair's looking wonderful.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, there you go. Madonna and child, eh? He brings tears to your eyes.
Grab a glass, Dolly Bird. Are you stopping for some scrap?
No, I best not.
Blossom, it's your mum's turn to feed her face.
Hello, precious. Who's a little princess then, eh? hey, the image of a mother, eh? Like a little Mona Lisa.
Yes, she's certainly very, striking, yes.
Oh, what do you like? She's got a grit like a racehorse with toothache. No, she's Triple A's perfection.
So, have you settled on names?
Ruby May, Tallulah, Bernice Buttercup.
That's certainly memorable, isn't it?
Hey, I fancied Lobelia, but Madam lashed that one.
So where are you off to tonight, then?
Oh, something's come up with Gordon.
Hey, the minty bugger isn't playing away, is he?
Hey, what? With that Mama Marie, she? Hey, what a set of maracas, though, eh? She had them scuffers bloody mesmerised.
Really? I rather thought she bored them into letting us go.
Do you know what I'd do if I was you? I'd turn the tables. I'd give that toe rag a taste of his own cough mixture.
Queenie, he'll get more than linked us if I catch him with his finger in the meringue. Anyway, I better go. Ta for looking after Jessica. I won't be late.
Is she fit to be out loose?
How long have we got to keep this up for?
I'm due on the night shift at 12 o'clock, Pauline. We want to pack it in as much as possible.
Hey! No parts, Frankie. Elliot said you're to keep
Half the
parts.
I'm concerned not to be recognised. Nancy thinks I'm at a beetle drive. I had no idea that you were involved, so to speak.
It's not something you tend to broadcast. I've always felt it's a very private matter between me and whoever.
Oh, yes, quite.
Are you aware, Pauline, that the ancient Egyptians regarded the armpit as an erogenous zone?
Oh. I'm calling out now, Frankie. Well, I think we've achieved enough for one night. Your sandwiches are on table.
Yes, I see. And you feel... Well, you feel intimidated. Well, you feel unable to handle it, so to speak. May I ask, when you say unmanageable, I mean... No, I mean, are we talking logistically or, as it were, aesthetically? No, I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
It's a dullness. Kind of nondescript grey. What do I mean, brown? Leaning towards beige.
It's beige. God, you're absolutely right, Donna. It's definitely beige.
You know what I mean? A mousy, constipated. Please don't notice me colour.
God, that's exactly Donna. Tense, conservative. You know, for the first time in my life, I'm beginning to realise how much she's suppressed my creativity. For the first time in my life, I feel liberated.
I do have fears, Gordon. I mean for Jessie.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I know.
I mean, who is there to nurture a soul? I mean, with a mother who's crippled with negativity.
Bastard.
Hannah! The heavens embroidered cloth, and wrought with golden and silver lines. I would spread the cloth under your feet. Try it soft, because you lie on my feet.
Realise, Pauline, we're weird of ourselves. Chapter 3. Sensual bathing and full body massage. Oh, I think I'll be able to get the hand of it.
I do not want a frigging massage, Frankie. I want a bit of peace. Well, just sod off to the frigging pit and don't come back till your frigging parts have cooled down.
It's Jessie who's at stake here. You have to think what's best for Jessie.
You see, my instinct is Donna's wrong for her. I mean, she's just not capable of providing the kind of creative, energising environment necessary for spiritual growth.
Well, it's not her fault, Gordon. I mean, she's a victim too. Inside that stagnant, constricted woman's a warm, vibrant little child struggling to free itself. But could you talk to her? I mean, would her antennae be receptive?
No, I mean, talk to Donna. Her senses are totally blocked. She's an emotional cripple.
Oh!
Jesus Christ, Donna!
We'll soon see which of us is crippled. Mystically enough for you, Gordon. I must give him a rest.
Get it off me! Get it off! Bless God, Mary!
Stay away, Mr. Cosmic Dickhead! To complete this scheme, you know, I've got stacks of admirers. All I've got to do is click my fingers.
Hey, love. Come in, take your coat off. Oh, thanks very much. How's the little one?
Oh, Ray's winding her. I've told him that's one of his jobs.
Well, enjoy that.
Well, I can't exert myself. I've got my stitches to consider.
How is she?
Well, she's not sleeping through yet. I was thinking of putting a bit of brandy in her last feed. Oh, did he tell you? We've chose the name. Well, we liked two, didn't we, Ray? But we couldn't decide, so we've gone for them both with a hyphen. Eugenie Beatrice.
Oh.
Do you not think it suits her? Or do you prefer Beatrice Eugenie?
No, I think, Eugenie Beatrice says it all.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, but you see, I'm not sure how possible that would be. Well, we don't generally tend to. Right. Well, let me just ask someone. Well, what do you think?
I think probably not.
Hello. Yeah. Well, you see, it's not a normal procedure. But if you feel it's absolutely crucial, look, I really would like to give it a go. Call it me baptism of fire, if you like.
Yes, all right. But keep your wits about you.
Hello? Yeah. Yes. Yes, the answer is affirmative. We have liftoff. Yes, I'm familiar with that. Right, Roger, I'm on my way. Wish me luck.
You know the procedure. Don't take any risks. Good luck.
Got any ciggies, missus?
Certainly not.
Spare us 20p for a cup of tea.
If you're that desperate for a brew, why don't you treat yourself to a stick of carbolic and investigate the inside of the job centre?
Hey! Oi! We've got the right stingy old bitch here. Hey, drop your drawers and give your ass a gab, missus. Hey, round of applause for a stingy old cow. Come on.
No. No. I'm waiting for someone.
I've been pillaged!
You're new at this game, aren't you?
Well, yes. Well, that's to say, I'm not entirely certain how we're meant to go about things, as it were. I suppose one just plays it by ear. Should we go and have a cup of tea?
Leave it to me, love. Come on. You've hit the jackpot. Let's go.
Come on, love, move along.
As a matter of fact, I've just come to renew my season ticket.
Right. Is it down here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realize you frequented this type of hostelry.
No, I don't usually. Is this where you generally?
Oh, dear, no. I've a rendezvous, as you might say.
Ah. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just go over to the bar. I'm meeting someone.
Oh, yes. Quite.
Sorry, pet, we're out of luck. Here's my card if you're desperate.
You've got him. Well done, lads! Come on. Right then, let's have the bastard. Frankie! What the frig are you playing at?
Chapter 4, Paulie. Role-playing for added excitement and stimulation. Retard and you change. Look, I know we weren't ready for this, but we're all making such good... Oh, shut
I don't think he's coming.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Is he usually this late?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
You didn't ask?
Look, honestly, I'm all right. Hadn't you better go and phone your friend and find out where she is?
Friend? Oh, friend. Well, she's not exactly. It's rather delicate. Oh, if Nancy ever... Oh, Lord, I'm really not cut out for this. The fact is, I've just become a Samaritan. What is it? What have I said?
It's you.
I'm sorry.
It's me.
Oh, Lord.
I'm afraid not, love. We've to face facts, love.
Are you all right, love? Fancy turn around the floor before you go?
Oh, I don't think I've got time, love. Norma and I like to be in early.
Oh, come on. Just a quick flutter, eh?
We've passed our peak, love. Can't expect to be blooming at the loins at our time of life. Hey, how would it be if we treated ourselves to a fish tank?
No. I'm in bloody shreds, Pauline. What more can a man do?
It's not you, love. It'll be me. Have it myself by day. Can't all be Jane Fonda, you know.
Colin, don't imagine that I'm not touched, that I don't appreciate. I mean, I do understand why you're making all this effort.
I'm not a one for half measures, love. When I make a commitment, I hang in there like a limpet.
It's just that I find it all a bit intense sometimes.
Oh, say no more. Say no more, senorita. Look, you get off to work. Leave it up to El Colino to weave his magic web.
Why, what are you going to do?
Mi boca este pegado. My lips are sealed.
I knew I was right to be cautious, Pauline.
What's this? Hey, it's not another frigging grope session with that Elliot.
No, you booked it for a full service and MOT with Dr. Cardigan. Well woman health check, it's called. It's just like having your oil changed. Petrol around your gearbox, quick polish off your pistons.
Oh, Frankie, there's nothing wrong with me health.
Now, let's leave that to the professionals to decide, shall we, Pauline? Then you can tell her that I can vouch for the bodywork. Now, it may not be in showroom condition.
Hey.
But it knocks spots off them new Sierras.
If you wouldn't mind keeping your hands off the upholstery, Frankie.
I was wondering whether we shouldn't be thinking of extending to embrace our whole working environment. Dawn, as it speaks to us in all its myriad forms. The new Shangri-La, the awakening, the shedding of light, the fleecy clouds scampering across the heavens, muffins and grilled bacon set amidst freshly laundered...
The insurance money's still not coming through. Us needing to shell out on the renovations. Yes, it's been a bugger of a month. But as you'll see, we're almost in the black again. No thanks to his nibs there.
Dear, oh dear. You can't help feeling relieved you were never intimate with a man. How do you survive a chap like that?
When do you think we should have something to show for our efforts? I mean in terms of wage packets. Not that I wasn't prepared to take home peanuts to begin with, but... Well, it is peanuts at the moment, isn't it?
I think there's a fair chance. By next month, we'll have something a bit more substantial to rattle our pockets.
All right, love. Where do you want me? I suppose it's a periscope job, is it?
Oh, no, Pauline, this isn't meant to be a torture chamber. So what have you done to alarm your Frankie?
Oh, you know him. He flaps like a pair of parlour nets on washing line.
He tells me you're trying for a baby.
Tells me that, I know.
Does he know you're on the pill?
Oh, why? That'd buckle his bottom jaw, wouldn't it?
Well, he does seem rather concerned about your general health.
Well, so he should be. I am a nervous wreck wondering where he's going to leap out on me next.
Well, let's have a look at you, shall we?
You still seeing her then?
Yes. Why should he not see her? It's still platonic. She still nurtures his psychic core. And now Jessica's chanting her name like a bloody mantra. This morning, I set fire to one of his shirts.
You did what?
Actually, I wanted to set fire to his old bloody wardrobe, followed by the lawnmower, followed by his organ. And then it occurred to me I'd be left mopping up while he was out having his aura massaged. So I had to be content with taking a match to his best paisley silk.
Donna, you do worry me slightly.
I worry myself. I have visions of me running amok with the food processor, feeding in Gordon's socks, Gordon's credit cards, Gordon's instruments of pleasure and reproduction.
Oh, Donna, surely not.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they have got a point. Is Jessica better off with an overweight Red Indian squaw? Or a caged lunatic who happens to be her mother?
Oh, steady on now, Donna, steady on. Strong language, harsh accusations.
She is fat and she wears feathers.
But you, Donna, unsettled over emotional perhaps, but unbalanced. I think we can do better than that.
Of course, I can't blame him. He's not the first I've had writing poems. You see, I don't believe in false modesty. And when you've looked after yourself the way I've done, now's when you start to reap the benefits. Oh, I don't think you'll find my elastic's gone yet.
All right, Pauline, you can cover yourself up now. I'm going to send you over to Duckingfield General, Pauline. I just want them to run a couple more tests. Can you go tomorrow?
What is it? Intelligence tests. Didn't you know my IQ's that mega it goes off the graph?
Well, I wouldn't panic, Pauline. Whatever else happens, I don't think they'll find anything wrong with your vocal cords.
We do feel it best not to get too involved with the client. It generally complicates things, and our function is to try and simplify them. Am I making myself clear?
Oh, aye. Yes, indeed. Loud and clear. Good afternoon. Shangri-La Electronics.
Do you realise that when Fergie had Beatrice, she ate nothing but garlic bread and profiteroles and went up to 15 stone? But when she had Eugenie, she was into calinetics and 8 different kinds of lettuce. And she only put on 2 stone and lost it straight after the birth. And now she looks amazing, don't you think? I think she does. I'm doing calinetics. I've got the video.
Oh, I'm off.
Hey. I don't want any rally driving, all right?
Is no one going to fetch the poor little mite?
Oh, ignore her. She's just being a madam.
I'm sorry.
She's to learn who's boss, ain't she? Me mum used to stick me out in me pram under a tree in all weathers and let me scream myself hoarse. It's never done me any harm. Oh, Ray, leave her. He'll ruin her. I've told her she can cry all night, but she's not getting picked up.
She's crying because she's hungry and she's wet.
Ray, a bottle's not due for another 27 minutes. You can't just feed her every time she gets hungry. You'll wreck me routine.
I know I made a comfort, but do I have to keep paying for it?
Right, get your coat on.
What for?
We're going visiting.
I hope Ray don't want any more babies.
Do you think that's likely?
You know what men are like.
The men I meet don't tend to discuss having children. Tell him you've decided you're not the maternal type.
Who says I'm not?
Some women are. Some women aren't.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's like short skirts, isn't it? Some girls suit them. Others look alright, pigs here.
You think this were a brainwave?
Oh, he's a friggin' mongrel.
What do you mean?
They'll have you up for Blue Peter next.
I like making things for her. It makes me feel involved.
Oh, I wish Ray'd get involved. It's a job to involve him with the cheese and pickle butty these days.
Isn't he pulling his weight, girl?
I think it's called postnatal depression.
I don't believe in that sort of thing. Our Janice said she had it once. She didn't. It was just an excuse to drink vodka at breakfast and never get out of the dressing gown. You won't get me catching it. I'd never let myself go like that.
Has he parked himself on the touchline, has he?
Oh, I make him give Madam her feeds. Of course, he's got a gob down to his knees. But I says to him, Ray, I says, if you added up the time you spend feeding her and the time I spend dressing her, you know, yesterday she went through 6 outfits in one afternoon. I mean, you can hardly keep the same frock on once she's dribbled all down it, can you?
How's the burying business?
Oh, I'm not with them anymore. I was invited to his house.
I wonder why.
Improper use of a consecrated vehicle. Hey, not that it was my idea. Anyway, I've got a new job now. Good prospects, good uniform. Start this week.
Doing what? Training for the priesthood?
Listen, that, you know, plenty of fresh air, lots of exercise, sense of purpose.
He's in Cloud Cuckoo Land, girl.
Oh, God! Oh, Eugenie, look what she's done. She's gone and sicked all over her Angora. Oh, God, aren't they wicked? She's very quiet, yours, isn't she? Mind you never put her down, do you? You're making a rod for your own back, you know. I don't think you should spoil kids.
No, just corgis.
Ah, but he's different. He's a pet. Aren't you, my sweetie pie? Oh, shut up, for God's sake. God, I hate her. Come here.
Poor little scrap. She's decked up like a tuckney meringue. In my book, that constitutes child abuse.
Hey, come on, precious. Let's go and keep your pal company, eh?
I don't know how you put up with that madhouse.
Oh, Queenie, I ask myself that question by the hour. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a scheme to worm my way out again.
Are you looking for a new location?
Well, let's just say I'm off on a recce tomorrow night.
Does he know about it yet?
You soon will do.
Say it, go on. I can't dance. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, I think we both feel that there's room for improvement. I mean, on both sides. I'm sure with a bit more practice.
Now? Practice now?
Colin, I don't feel up to it now. Tomorrow, perhaps.
You don't have to patronise me, you know. I can take a hint. Back, forward, forward. Back, replace. Back, replace. Back, replace.
Do you need hand, love? Only round Gordon's throat, thank you.
Try not to let the place fall apart without me.
Nothing to worry about, is it, though?
Ah, you know me, fit as a fiddler.
Well, take your time, don't break your neck.
Oh, it's bloody Frankie's neck you should worry about. Oh, yeah. Hey, here's me standing. All right, love. See ya.
I'm sorry, there was no alternative breakdown in sitting arrangements. I couldn't just leave her.
No, I can see that.
It won't happen again. I'll sort something out.
Shall we crack on?
Crack on now, ladies. Crack on. Let's see those little sparks start to fly. There you are, love. Let's see to her. No eruptions,
Oh, there's no way I'm leaving her with Gordon and that one.
Bernie. There's always the question of Nancy.
Nancy?
Duckett. As in Nancy Duckett. As in your wife.
Oh, well, we Samaritans are always very careful to cover our tracks, so to speak, and Nancy's not a woman to be suspicious.
Oh, well, that's just as well, Bernie. Because if you felt it necessary to, shall we say, extend your territory beyond its proper jurisdiction, well, I think Mrs. Duckett might feel she had cause to vent her spleen. As only Mrs. Duckett can. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Is this Smotherhurst?
Yeah.
Down the corridor.
Can't see us getting snowed under with orders from that direction.
They must think we're a right tin corporation, still wading in soot up to our elbows after all these weeks. We never had this sort of caper at Renfrew's.
I know, it's a bit disheartening. We work like navvies and still running out of the woods. If I can just beg for a little more cooperation and patience.
Oh, Mr. Duckett, that last order you did for me was first class. I'd just like to confirm that 5-year contract we were discussing. Excuse me, gentlemen. All right, dolly bits. I just thought I'd nip in and see how the other half lives.
The other half's dead on its feet since you are.
Grab a stool, Queen, and get soldering.
You're not that short-handed, are you?
A few casualties.
Where is she?
Oh, talking the hind legs off some poor sod in a white coat and stethoscope.
Come on, Blossom. Let's see if I can remember where it all goes.
There's one thing I've never fancied, though, is a nudist colony. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not ashamed of my attributes. I've taken
great care to preserve them. But I can't really see myself traipsing round a supermarket in the hall together. Call me a prude, but in my book, bare tits and packets of cornflakes don't belong in the same basket.
She'll be coming round the mountain. So when are you coming back then?
When did you need me?
Last week. When she comes. We miss your quiet, unobtrusive presence, love. She'll be coming round the mountain. Coming round the mountain. Coming round the mountain when she comes.
What is it then?
What?
Your pass certificate.
Why do I bother listening to you? I mean, what do I need a check-up for? Once you go in these places, they don't let you go till they find something.
Why? What did they find?
You don't know, do they? Breathe in, breathe out, pummeled and poked like a dollop of plasticine. Tits squashed between two slabs like a salami sandwich. And now they want me back again tomorrow.
You don't mean them doctors actually had to? Didn't physically have to get to grips with you? Oh, bloody hell.
Frankie, I have been more mauled than a back end of bacon. The next time you come to me with your bright ideas about well woman's whatsits, remind me to tip you into the bloody well.
Bending forward the knee. Keeping the eye on the ball. And step to the front foot. No, 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 no. Like so. Like so. Like so. Okay, so we finished for today. It's improving. Your forehand, very promising. Are you booking for more lessons?
What would you recommend?
Oh, I think another 3 or 4, and we are starting to make real progress.
Oh, that is good news. That you finished for today?
Yes, with lessons. But I'm thinking of practicing my serve for a few hours this evening.
What about eating?
I'm sorry.
I mean, you do eat.
Oh, yes. With great care. It's important to eat a sensible and balanced diet. For instance, I eat only fruit until 12 midday. After that, though, I'm able to choose either a starch or a protein with a green salad or lightly steamed vegetables. Taking precaution not to wrongfully combine the protein with the starch, so as to avoid the over-acidity of the stomach.
I see. I've heard a lot about Swedish home cooking. I've always been desperate to try some.
Oh, in that case, I can recommend a really excellent book.
You live off the Ellesmere Road, don't you? Do you know that's on my way home?
In Tagatro, det är en traum i Tagarpå. Och så har den inga Tagarpå, så är den ingen Tagatro. En Tagatro, det är en traum i Tagarpå.
It's a traditional aquavit drinking song from the Skåne region of Sweden.
Oh, what does it mean?
Ah, well, roughly translated, it means a piece of barbed wire is a piece of wire with barbs on. If the wire has no barbs on, then it isn't a piece of barbed wire.
Oh, I see. Oh, well. Cheers, then.
Ah, no, no, no.
In Sweden we say skål.
Oh, skull.
No, no. First we have a little ritual. It's very necessary to be observed. First, you look at me. Then you raise the glass, just so. And skål.
Skull.
Then sip. Yep. Just enough to moisten the lips. Still looking at each other. And smile. Acknowledge. Still holding the glass. And so.
Well, isn't that how they do it? Like in the films?
No. In Sweden we are not so demonstrative. Particularly when we are using antique 17th century glasses valued at approximately 236 pounds each, depending on the current rates of exchange.
Oh, go away, will ya? Why? So he can get his hand up your skirt? You've had it now. You want to watch her, you know, mate. Half of Manchester's been there before you. At school, she's known as the Duckyfield Bite. You lying pig! You're disgusting, you two. Anyway, I'm going to tell me more.
Is it true what they say about the Swedes?
What do they say?
Well, you're into free love and mixed owners.
Well, certainly we are brought up to believe that the body is nothing to be embarrassed about. Rather, it is a functional piece of equipment designed to be exploited to its full potential. We do not consider, for example, that feelings of guilt or shame are at all useful or practical. That nudity, for example, far from being lewd and impure, is actually... You don't feel... you don't feel this would interfere with our professional relationship?
Oh, on the contrary. I think it'd be very good practice for my ground strokes.
Excuse me, may I ask, if this is my first trip to England, I am here only since Christmas. Is this the English way? I think I was not anticipating the English lady to be so assertive.
Well, let's just say you happen to be in the right place at the right time.
Don't make any plans for tomorrow night.
Why?
That's for me to know and you to discover.
God, I don't like guessing games.
Oh, you don't like them. Well, neither do I, missus. And I'm up to here trying to guess what'll put a spring back inside your dainty little size sixes. You're not pulling your weight, Mrs. Carter.
What weight's this?
All them fine words and fancy promises. Fresh starts, new initiatives. You haven't made any fresh starts. You go around nursing the same old sour face. Well, tomorrow night, we're off where I say we're off. So you better go and fetch yourself a new battery. Because this time, we're gonna go for it.
God, it's me, Mum.
What'll she say?
Depends if she can see straight.
Oh, well, skull, as they say.
Is that really your mum?
She's a bit confused. I think it's growing pains.
Ta-ra, love. Duty calls. You're doing out special today.
Oh, teaching Blossom how to play chess, composing a violin concerto, and entertaining the health visitor.
Hey, well, don't overdo it, eh? I'll see you later.
Oi.
What?
When are you going to tell us?
What?
About your new job?
I'm keeping it as a surprise. Till I get more established, as it were.
You best not have joined the frickin' scuffers.
What do you think I am?
Come along, Sonny Jim. Eyes peeled, notebook at the ready. We're not here to play Skittles, you know.
You've managed to sort something out for Jessica?
Only for today. After that, I've been thinking maybe I should give up work.
Surely not.
What must Jessica be thinking? She hardly sees me these days, and when she does, I'm screeching around the garden, waving petrol cans and bread knives. I think she should be with me, and not left to the mercy of Gordon and that woman.
But could you be with her? I mean, 24 hours, 7 days a week, isn't that where you came back to us in the first place? Aren't we, as it were, your little foothold in the real world?
I don't know what to do.
Dear. Oh, no. I fear we may have to look into the possibility of less public location for our rendezvous. Could we, say, tonight? After work somewhere?
Jesus, tonight and tomorrow. They'll be sending Boy Scouts in next.
Mrs. Buttercup.
Hole in one, kidder.
Mrs. Edith Buttercup.
Queenie, to me loyal subjects. Come in. Yeah, through here. Come in and park your carcass. I suppose you want to make sure she isn't contravening any quarantine regulations.
How old is she?
Oh, nice one. Aren't you meant to have all that gubbins down in your little black book?
No, I've not got her details.
All right, doll. Here's your face, Para. She guzzles like a goldfish. She's the weight of a small gorilla. She doesn't cry. She's the image of a mum, and she still can't tap dance. Is that all right for starters?
It's you I really
Oh,
want.
go ahead, lad. What can I say? I look blooming. Men throw tulips at me in the street. And all that despite the fact that me stretch marks could start a trampoline factory and me tits feel like pregnant watermelons.
You're incredible.
You all right, lad?
Yeah? Yeah, I'll be fine. Do you mind me turning up like this?
You're a bit early, actually. You weren't due till gone dinner.
You were expecting me?
Don't look so surprised. On the appointment card, it says... Health visitor, Tuesday PM.
I'm not an health visitor.
Right, Sonny, I want to know why I keep manhandling my wife and why ain't she getting pregnant?
As to the pregnancy aspect, I think you might want to put that particular plan on ice. At least till we know where we stand as to the prognosis of the... As to the investigations that we've been pursuing, I'm afraid that the tests do in fact confirm what we feared. That the node, or rather the protuberance, is in fact malignant. And as such, we would want to operate as soon as possible. Now, I'm afraid at this point I'm unable to tell you how much, well, that is, how extensive the surgery is going to have to be. If you can, I'd like you to come in tomorrow morning, and we'll operate tomorrow afternoon. Naturally, time is of the essence when the carcinoma is so advanced. Mrs. Smithhurst, you do understand what I'm saying?
Tyrone, Gabriel, Michael McAvenny.
That's the one. I've missed you.
Oh, don't say that, lad.
Can I still see you?
Do you want to still see me?
I don't think I can keep away.
How did you know where to find me?
I asked around. You're not exactly easy to miss.
I'm married.
Does he know about us?
I've never told him.
And now?
Oh, I don't know, lover. If it was all over and done with, yet maybe. But if it's now, again, if we're seeing each other...
We are, aren't we?
I could spread you on a crumpet and lick the face off you.
Why, Frankie? Why? Doesn't seem right.
Guess who?
Oh, they're not for me.
It's a long time since I bought a lady flowers.
Oh, Bernie.
We've got the car, shall we go somewhere?
Yeah, it's over there by the gate, but would you mind? I think I'd just like to sit down for a bit.
Just as you like, Donna, just as you like. You're the boss.
Charles! This way!
You're a lifeboat, Bernie Duckett. Do you know that?
We're off duty, love.
I'm not your love, and you're not off duty until 6:30. Get it chained up.
Yeah, but it's only a single yeller. And restrictions finish in 5 minutes.
Nevertheless, this car is causing an unnecessary obstruction, and I therefore feel obliged to make an example of it. So, if you wouldn't mind performing those duties for which you're so grossly overpaid...
Happy now, Mrs. Fuhrer?
I shall be reporting you to your supervisor.
Yes, hello. Touch limp, aren't we? Don't grapple your partner as if she were a cold stand. Woo her. Seduce her. Faire l'amour avec la musique. Alors. Non, 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 non. C'est vraiment exécrable. Get the picture? Plod up as 5. Elegance. May I demonstrate?
I'm sure we've met. You weren't by any chance something to do with customs and excise?
Ah oui, in my youth, mademoiselle. But thankfully I've waded due to such residue de bidet in order to pursue my career as an artiste. New line electronics. You weren't by any chance involved in that Buckley fiasco?
I'm afraid so.
Peculiar case. The man quite clearly wasn't all there. Still, you seem to have come out of it unscathed. Your passe double, if I may say so, is absolutely formidable.
Ta-da!
Pauline, I'm gutted. What can I do for you?
There is something I'd like.
You name it, Pauline. I'll go to the ends of the earth to fetch it for you.
It's something I've not had since we were first wed. And tonight of all nights, I think I deserve it.
I trust Mademoiselle will grace us with her presence on some future occasion. Monsieur, too, of course. My mother's only too happy to muck in with the learners, provided they bring their own help plates. Au revoir, Mademoiselle. Till next time.
What is slag? You're at it again, you bloody insatiable you are.
What are you talking about?
You wouldn't have been there, so one of the perv you didn't bed down on bloody dance floor and give us all an exhibition.
Oh, Colin, for God's
Did he have your phone number? You won't play around with me.
The man's gay, Colin.
Yeah, well, I won't stop you, tart. Never found you that particular who it is got your leg over. Get in. in there, slag!
What's the matter? Colin, what are you doing?
Do you not remember it? Don't tell me your memory's that dim. You used to come here with him. Don't look so surprised, or we're not paying much attention to the scenery.
Oh, Colin, don't.
Is that what turns you on? Backseat of the car, with your legs splayed across the dashboard. And when I wasn't getting my fair share, my technique was all wrong.
Oh, Colin, can you please not?
So what was it like with old sexy Rexy? Hey, did he take all your clothes off, or just them that got in the way? And what about him? Hey? Did he have one of them executive all over towns? Did he take it nice and slow? Or was he in a bit of a dash between board meetings?
Oh.
How did he have you that time that I came back and caught you? We must try this more often like this. Silly me. And I thought women like to be treated with dignity. Slag!
I'm sorry, that's all I can tell you. I could get no sense at all out of Frankie.
But after today, then what? I mean, she's not gonna... Well, she will be all right when she's had the op.
I don't think they can say until they know how far they... and whether it's just confined to the...
Well, I don't know who believes in what, so to speak, but may I venture to suggest that we all keep cross whatever it is one crosses in these situations.
If I know Frankie, he'll have us lighting bonfires and sacrificing chickens.
Hey, we could use our adults' budget. Well, Pauline'd be glad to see the back of it. It showed up her best corset.
If anyone's interested, I'm starting a collection. I thought we might get a bouquet.
Let's not get flowers. Flowers are for funerals. I think she'd prefer something to make her laugh.
Well, what do you think?
I'm sorry, Mr. Smethurst. That's as far as we go.
I love you, Pauline.
Give up your daft bugger. Yeah, no need to go overboard. Hey, just you mind you're waiting for me on the other side.